Russia on Friday launched a wave of missile attacks across many of Ukraine's biggest cities, killing a mother and young child in the port city of Dnipro, and 3 people at a high-rise apartment building in the central city of Uman. Air raid alarms were active across the country in the early hours of Friday morning, while explosions were heard in Kyiv, and southern Mykolaiv was targeted again. At least 7 civilians were killed and 33 injured between Wednesday and Thursday, Ukraine's presidential office said, including 1 person killed and 23 wounded when 4 Kalibr cruise missiles hit the southern city of Mykolaiv. The Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe has voted that the forced detention and deportation of children from Russian-occupied territories of Ukraine is genocide. Russia said its patience should not be tested over nuclear weapons in another repeat of hardline rhetoric. Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova said that Russia will do everything to prevent the development of events according to the worst scenario, but not at the cost of infringing on our vital interests. The Biden administration is sanctioning Russia's Federal Security Service for wrongfully detaining Americans. The sanctions are largely symbolic, since the organization is already under sweeping existing sanctions for the invasion of Ukraine. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said, Russia welcomed anything that could hasten the end of the Ukraine conflict, when asked about Wednesday's phone call between the Chinese and Ukrainian leaders. But Russia still needed to achieve the aims of its special military operation in Ukraine. The Kremlin said relations with European countries were at their lowest possible level amid more expulsions of diplomats. NATO's Secretary General, Jens Stoltenberg, welcomed the discussion between China's President Xi and Ukraine's President Zelensky and repeated the possibility of the war ending at the negotiating table. Stoltenberg said 98% of promised combat vehicles had been delivered to Ukraine, comprising 1,550 armored vehicles and 230 tanks. This equates to 9 new Ukrainian brigades. Russia's defense ministry claimed its forces had taken 4 blocks in northwestern, western and southwestern Bakhmut, Russia's state-owned news agency RIA reported. The head of Russia's Wagner mercenary group said on Thursday he had been joking when he said his men would suspend artillery fire in Bakhmut to allow Ukrainian forces on the other side of the front line to show the city to visiting U.S. journalists. Putin has ordered the Russian government to create museums dedicated to Moscow's offensive in Ukraine, according to instructions published on the Kremlin website. A Moscow court on Thursday ordered the dissolution of a prominent research center specializing in racism and xenophobia in Russia, in the latest move against critical voices since the start of the Ukraine conflict.